Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's up, guys? Shoot Just here. Welcome back to my channel. We are back with another reaction to Peaky Blinders. This is the Season 5 premiere. Season 5, Episode 1, Black Tuesday. Now, I actually took a week off from watching this show after the Season 4 finale because it took a lot out of me, a range of emotions, but here we are with Season 5. I can't wait to jump into it, but one of my goals for the month of December is to actually finish off Season 5 of Game of Thrones, as well as Season 5 of Peaky Blinders. That way, I can start off the new year on the same page as all you guys, waiting for the final season. And yes, once the show does return, I will be back with my final episode reactions as well. So definitely look forward to that. But we still have a lot to get through before we get to that point, because where we last left off, I initially thought Tommy was going to be like the new mayor of Birmingham, but I was actually notified that he now holds a seat in Parliament. So I definitely don't know what he's going to do with this new position of power, and I'm excited to find out. If you guys are looking for my full reactions to the show, the link to my Patreon is down in the description below. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, now's a very good time to click that button down below. Smash the like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. 2 years later, Licky Hills, October 29th. 1929. I don't know why I'm reading this all out loud. You guys can see it. The mood and the setting already feels so dark, but there it is.
Arthur, we cannot give you the assurance you're asking for. We have never even heard of your people, and they've signed it. The Angels of Retribution.
I was just gonna say, who's it from? Now that we've jumped ahead, I definitely want to see how far Finn's come.
No, that could not be possible.
I don't know if I recognize this girl or not. I gotta see. I don't want to say who I think it is and be completely wrong, but it kind of looks like the girl from The Witch.
Arthur, where's Tommy? Just get to him and tell him that we've lost the lot. Stay here, stay put. You'll leave from Tommy. In New York City at 6 a.m., the Wall Street Stock Exchange crashed. Oh, it changed.
Jesus Christ!
Bring the car up.
Still can't tell if it's her.
Oh, no, come on!
I'm going!
I think it is.
If you're going to England, I'm coming with you. I love you. You love me. That's the truth.
Gina, wait, come on.
I want to meet your family.
Yeah, I think he's inside there. Mr. Kool-Aid.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, yeah!
Coming through the wall.
Now you've heard of us.
Okay, that was gangster.
What the fuck is going on?
Hello, Ada.
Get out, both of you.
She's not even asking if he's okay.
What has Tommy told you? Shelby's stay out of the sporting stuff.
Want to maintain your fucking reputation.
Oi! You've got nothing to prove, Finn. You have got nothing to prove.
Where's Charles?
He's in the wagon. He won't come out. I heard him say, you shot the horse. I told him it was mercy. I said, it's what you do when a horse gets sick.
Charles, come here. Your horse was sick. He was in pain. It's what you do.
No, it's what you do. Shoot horses, shoot people. Everybody says.
Talking back. Definitely not a little kid anymore. Still a little kid. Not a little kid, though.
Dangerous, my beautiful horse.
That's dangerous.
Too wild to race. Should have been a war horse. Couldn't stick the peace in the quiet. Gave up on life. And he's now free.
R.I.P. Dangerous.
Crying.
Ugh. I don't know how they did that, but that looked fucking crazy. And I definitely noticed what he did after.
Come. I'm sorry.
You can tell he thinks about it.
Go to the house. The office.
Arthur.
And if I tell you, you won't believe it. I told Michael on Friday this was going to happen. He held on.
Oh yeah, you can tell he's ready to snap right now.
Michael held on. What do I have to do to make people fucking listen to me? What do we do? I need to do some thinking. Oh, you do that best on your own. It's your right. I won't be on my own. Never on my own. And Arthur, tell my boy that sometimes death is a kindness.
It really didn't take long for things to pop off here in the season premiere. God damn.
Well, now.
What am I, a genie? You summon me up with your little bottle of dope.
Grace.
All this time.
Our love still remains.
Yesterday, as you'll know, there was a terrible disaster.
Arthur, shouldn't we just wait for Thomas?
Polly, Arthur's now the chairman of the board.
The tension in that room.
I was just explaining to everyone, Tom, that, well, we're fucked. Ain't that right? Yes and no.
Why
It is
no?
true that a large proportion of the company's funds were invested in American stocks and shares.
Invested or hidden?
Yo, she's pushing back right now.
And after this meeting, and there will be another meeting for just family.
Did we vote on this?
I don't like this new
Arthur,
Linda.
can't you control your wallet?
We are a very modern company, Mr. Green.
Speaking of crashing,
Fuck the stock market! They back the wrong horses, so fucking what, eh?
it's keeping morale high. That's what a good leader does.
Right. Family meeting. First item, this.
Dug out of our Finn's arm yesterday by Aberama Gold using your gin and a razor blade. Finn?
I told Finn to stay out of it. He obviously didn't listen.
He's a peaky fucking blinder.
He said they were sent to Chinatown to kill somebody.
That kid
Said
needs
too much.
education, Tom, he really does. Sometimes, Ada, killing is a kindness.
Came back around.
The thing is, Ada.
She's pregnant. Ada's what?
What?
Ida's fucking pregnant.
Arthur almost died there.
Molly, you need to reassure Ida. We've a lot to do and no one gives a fuck who the father is.
Really? I already know who the father is. But we've had enough shocks for one day.
Shocks. Do we know this person?
Where are you going, brother?
That was some comments.
Mr. Shelby, I just wanted to say how much I enjoyed your speech. You speak very eloquently.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Mosley, by the way, Oswald Mosley. And let me just say, you've come to my attention.
I don't like him already.
Mr. Shelby, you remember me? Once in Small Heath, you were burning photographs of the king.
Oh!
The times, you've done well.
Is that you, sir?
I remember that.
And of course, working in that city, it was impossible not to know your name and your reputation.
He's been running shit for like 10 years plus.
The question I have for you, Mr. Shelby, is this. Was your conversion from bookmaker to socialist politician a gradual thing or a road to Damascus experience?
What does he mean by that?
First of all, you're throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now, because I don't understand them, I'm going to take them as disrespect.
I have another question, Mr. Shelby. In Birmingham, there was a Major Campbell who was
Bringing
found
him
dead.
up.
A member of your family was charged.
Didn't think I'd hear that name again.
What is your Tory newspaper more afraid of? Is it evolution or revolution? What is it that so troubles you that you would try to undermine me?
I am talking about specific events, sir.
Which I don't recall, with which I was never personally linked. And after which all convictions were quashed.
I'd be like, why you even bringing it up? Why try and tarnish my name?
Yeah, now I recall receiving your letter. I asked a colleague of mine to carry out some research. Just a moment.
This meeting got super intense.
Michael Levitt, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Journalist. Unmarried. Mr. Levitt enjoys walks in the park, sometimes alone, sometimes not alone, sometimes with other men. I'm old-fashioned. Michael. I believe private lives should remain private.
You better write a good piece.
Oh, sweetheart. The baby's black. He's a bastard. And
That's what she's so worried about.
But you don't care. Because the world has changed.
How do you know it's a her?
Because I'm Polly Gray.
It's a girl.
Golden. She'll be the colour of a Hollywood Oscar.
What will Tommy say?
It's family. He'll accept
Tommy
her.
knows. Tommy is right, you know, Ada. We are flying above the rules now.
We're bold people, aren't we, Polly?
Hell yeah, you are.
That's the beauty.
If there were to be a snap election in this house today, I'd win it. Even if I were running against the devil himself.
This kid doesn't know how good he's got it.
Did Arthur explain?
He said it's God's will. But you're not God.
Not yet.
Holy shit! That is one hell of an assassination. Tommy is a scary man. Alright guys, that was Peaky Blinders, Season 5, Episode 1, the Season 5 premiere, Black Tuesday. And I actually really enjoyed this premiere. I thought it was very well paced, at least the first half of the episode. It kind of slowed down near the end there, but that first half, it was jumping around like crazy. I could barely even keep up. I thought it was great. As always, there's a lot to talk about here. I think the main theme, it was pretty obvious, is going to be the fact that times are changing. It came up numerous times. First, with the stock market crash. I'm not a big history buff by any means. I'll be the first to tell you that. I am aware of it, but I don't really know too much about it. I'm not very familiar with what all went down in 1929, but it's very cool to see here. I guess I could look up some certain things. Even when it comes to Jessie Eden, I was wondering, I'm like, where is she at? But in real life, I guess she could have even passed away. But I don't even want to look up what actually went down in history because it's almost like a spoiler for the show. So I'm going to avoid that. I'm sure I'm going to do a lot of reading though, because this show is actually making me more interested in history, as crazy as that sounds. So maybe once I'm done with this entire series, I will do a little bit more reading, because I feel like there's a lot I need to definitely go back and study, because yeah, it's kind of bad the fact that these monumental events are coming up in this series and I have no idea what is real, what isn't. Yes, some I have heard of, but then there's some, like Jessie Eden, I didn't even know, like as a historical figure, I had never even heard of her before. Maybe she came up in school, but it was in one ear and out the other. That's for damn sure. But that was one of the main things that came up in regards to this theme I was talking about times changing. The other two instances or occurrences, one being the reporter and the fact that Tommy pointed out that he is gay and he doesn't want that coming out, even though that times are changing. I guess they haven't fully changed just yet. Even nowadays, it's 2021. People still give gay people a hard time. So yeah, I guess it was even a bigger deal back then. But the other thing that actually came up was the fact that Ada is pregnant. I'm guessing it's with that one dude's, well, they basically confirm it was that one, like sergeant or whatever. I don't know his actual position. And I actually just put out my reaction to Peaky Blinders Season 4, Episode 5 today on YouTube. And I cut his scene because he never came back for the season finale. So I just figured it's not the most important scene. Like, if it's not going to play a part or play a major part of the long scheme of things, that I don't really need it there. And yeah, I guess it did come back, because I just thought that character was almost like a one and done, but no, they actually brought him back here, and it looks like he's going to play a much bigger part moving forward, especially if he is the father, which they basically already confirmed he is the father. So I don't know when Ada is actually going to let him know. She probably should let him know though, because he seems like a good guy. He seems good with her. Even that one scene where they had together near the end of the episode, where they had a nice little talk there, and then as he was leaving, you could tell that they were both hesitant. They both wanted to say more, but they didn't. And then she kind of just let him go. And then he even stopped for a second. He's like, "Are you going to say something?" "I'm not going to say something." "All right, I'm just going to go on with my night then. I'm going to wait for you to bring it up again," because he might just be like, "Hey, maybe it was just a one-time thing. She doesn't want me in that way anymore." So I think he's just trying to be a gentleman. I could be wrong about that. We don't really know his character too much, but that's my guess in regards to it all. So those are the three main things, is just the financial situation, and just especially for everyone, like even like the common folk, the fact that that one reporter was gay, he doesn't want that revealed, in the fact that Ada, I didn't even finish that point there, that not only is she pregnant, that the guy or the father is black or at least half black. So I guess she doesn't want to be discriminated against or the baby to be. And that's freaking brutal. She even brought up, or she asked Polly as well, what is Tommy going to think about all this? And Polly let her know or reassured her that Tommy already knows. And I was even saying, I think that Tommy would be fine with it because as long as it's family, he's going to accept them. And not only that, but he's never shown an ounce of racism at all. Like, who's that one guy? I forget his name. It's Finn's boy, and I'm glad I brought that up as well, but he's just a member of the Peaky Blinders as well. Like, he's just as much as included as everybody else. So yeah, I don't really sense any racism when it comes to Tommy. Maybe when it comes to the Italians, but in terms of the blacks, I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. I think he's going to welcome the baby, especially that it's the fact that Paulie said it's going to be a little girl. And he has a little girl now. It was so cool to see his little girl with Lizzie. She's a little cutie pie, I swear. It makes me want to have kids one day, but I don't know. I'm getting older, but yeah, I just really enjoyed it. There's a lot of happy stuff there, but I feel like there's some kind of doom and gloom, overwhelming, or like, I don't want to say foreshadowing it, but I guess in the background of this entire episode, because even where we started with the horses being killed and even little Charlie talking back, times have definitely changed. Linda as well. Oh my God, I hated seeing that. Linda doing coke. They've definitely rubbed off on her in the wrong way. And seeing that scene where they had the family meeting where Linda was talking back to everyone, I really didn't like seeing that. That was just super awkward, super cringe. Linda, you were one of my favorites. My poor Linda. What are they doing to you? Somebody save her, please. But I did bring up Finn. I kind of want to go back and discuss him more because I don't know if it's just me, but he almost seems like the new John. Still, R.I.P. John. And where is his girl as well? I guess she doesn't want to be a part of the family at all. So we're probably not going to see her anymore. But yeah, Finn, at least what I'm seeing, especially when he was shot, he didn't even make a sound. They just plucked that bullet right out of him. He is basically the new John, and Tommy apparently gave him the orders. Arthur was in on it. Paulie even knew about it. Lizzie was upset that she wasn't aware about it. But yeah, Tommy even gave him the orders to go in and make the kill for himself. He has come so far because going back to season 4, I think it was episode 3, or it might have even been episode 2 of season 4, where he had a clear shot and he wouldn't have even been able to fire that bullet. So yeah, it seems like he's a full-on killer now. He's following the footsteps of his family, much like John, like Arthur. Although there's never going to be another Arthur. If anything happens to him, please God. Last season, the season 4 finale was as close as I want to get to seeing Arthur die. But yeah, no more scares like that, please. But yeah, I was saying this episode as well. Paulie is actually looking younger, while Arthur's looking older. It might just be his position. He kind of seems like he's in a rough spot as well with Linda. I don't know. It was super awkward, their scenes together. There's clearly more going on with that. But the last thing I really want to touch on is Michael, because apparently, or I guess, Tommy actually gave the orders or gave him the advice to sell. So to avoid this whole crash and losing everything in the stock market crashing. But yeah, it seems like he's pretty caught up in partying and just having a good time. And I want to look this up right now because this will freaking kill me. I'm pretty convinced that it is that one girl from The Witch and Glass and Split who was freaking awesome. I feel like she's one of those up-and-coming actresses because she's just a phenomenal actress. I feel like she's going to be big time in the future if she's not already, and I feel like she kind of already is, but I don't know her name. Before I look it up, is like Anna Taylor-Joy or something like that. Maybe not in that order, but yeah, I really want to look it up. I'm just going to look up The Witch actress. Just give me a second here, guys. I might cut this if it's if you guys don't want to wait, but all right, what is her name? I see her picture here. I'm gonna go to IMDb because I am Anna Taylor-Joy. All right, or Anya Taylor-Joy. Now let me see her profile on IMDb because I'm gonna celebrate if it's her. I can't wait to see what she does in the show because I'm a fan. So just give me 1 second. I got her name here. She's a pretty girl too. Don't get me wrong. All right, so I feel like she's been popping up in a lot of stuff. I haven't even seen all her work. If I see Peaky Blinders under her filmography, though, yes, it's there. Gina. I might have just spoiled it for myself, though. I saw the last name. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I just saw Gina Gray, so I'm guessing her and Michael become a permanent thing. So shit, I probably should have looked that up, but at the same time, I had to. It was killing me. I always keep it real with you guys. I'm not going to not tell you I just saw that kind of a spoiler, but either way, I already saw that she's with him in the show, so if they stick together, I guess it's not really a spoiler. I guess it just kind of tells me that they do stick together or end up together regardless of what happens. Who knows, though? They might get married next episode and she could die the third episode. We've seen stuff like that happen before, R.I.P. Grace, and she actually popped up as well. It was so cool and so nice to see her because we know the love that her and Tommy had. It was real. I did question it at times. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did question it, especially when May was around and then Grace had left for a bit. When she came back, it was a little bit awkward, but I guess in the long scheme of things, what they had was real. So to see her actress pop up again, it was just nice, you know? And yeah, I think I don't really have much more to say than that. This was a great season premiere though, and it almost feels like this is the final season for me until I gotta wait for the real final season. But yeah, I really enjoyed the season premiere. Hopefully you guys did as well. As always, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys could like and subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. Until next time, I am out. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I'm not the one to be yo-yoing when you put that shit on me.